I'm Sai Chaitanya. Welcome back to my channel Sai Tech. In today's video, I'll try to compare the Realme X50 Pro versus the Mi11X device. So which phone is the best to buy and why as well, as you can see, friends. So let's see one thing. The reason why I'm doing this kind of video at the moment right now is because the Realme X50 Pro, there's a sale going on in the Flipkart and you can get the phone for about 24,000 rupees only, as you can see clearly, 23,999. And this makes a lot of people thinking about buying this smartphone as well, but they're really confused in deciding with Mi11X or this phone. So I thought of making this kind of video as well. So in this way, I'll try to compare all this kind of categories clearly. So I'll try to explain you why which phone is the best and why as well. So right now, even the Mi11X you can get for the discount. If you use the HDFC card, you can get it for about 26,500 rupees. So that is also a really good deal for the Mi11X at the moment. But let's see, friends, which phone will be having the better deal for the value for its money. So let's start with the first thing is about the processor. So in terms of the processor, friends, the Mi11X has the Snapdragon 870 chipset and the Realme X50 Pro has got the Snapdragon 865 chipset, so which is the 865 and the 870. So there is not much difference between both processors, but there is one difference between both phones, which is a UFS storage. The UFS storage in the Realme X50 Pro is about only UFS 3.0, as you can see. So whereas in the Mi11X, which is of the UFS 3.1 storage in this phone, that is also another difference, but both are having the LPDDR5 RAM type. The only problem with the Mi11X is that even though it has got the UFS storage 3.1, but still the UFS storage speeds are not too great. I did a video, friends, Mi11X versus OnePlus 9R. So both phones have the same kind of UFS storage 3.1. You will understand better because this phone has got off the speed of the same UFS 3.1. So that's kind of made me to think why it's happening in this Mi11X device. So that is another thing to consider. But in terms of the performance wise, both phones should be kind of good, and slightly better points I'll try to give to the Mi11X because of the latest Snapdragon 870 chipset. And the next thing comes to the display. So in display, absolutely, friends, I'm giving points to the Mi11X device because it has got the 120Hz refresh rate, Super AMOLED Samsung E4 latest panel technology, which is the latest E4 panel technology, and 120Hz refresh rate, and I think more touch sampling rate as well in this phone when you compare with this Realme X50 Pro. And Realme X50 Pro has got only 90Hz refresh rate. So if you ask me if there is any much difference, I would say there's not much difference, I would say, but definitely as a future-proof option in case if you want to have the 120Hz display, you can definitely choose this device. But overall, in terms of the colors and contrast levels, I think this Mi11X clearly wins the competition when you compare with the Realme X50 Pro device. So that is what my conclusion is in terms of the display. I know the Mi11X has got a little bit kind of problems and issues regarding the low brightness issue, which got fixed recently for me, and there's another green tint issue and a lot of touch lag issues, and so much things are going on with this Mi11X device. But if you keep all those things aside, and if all the problems got fixed with the software update, then definitely this phone will be the absolutely clear winner. Even it has got very smallest punch hole camera, friends, when you compare with this annoying dual camera purpose, as you can see. So which is so much annoying. And one more thing, I will try to talk about the front camera and the camera part. So let's move to the battery and the charging. So in terms of the battery and the charging, the Mi11X has got the 4500 mAh of battery capacity in this phone, and where I used to get about 5 to 6 hours of screen on time is definitely possible in this phone without any kind of issues. But whereas the Realme X50 Pro, which has got the 4200 mAh of battery capacity, so it's kind of really odd to get the battery backup as Mi11X device. So in terms of the battery backup, I'm giving points to the Mi11X. So in the battery backup, I used to get about 5 hours of screen on time in this phone. That's it, not much, 5 hours. So that is with the 4G on continuously and using with the 90Hz refresh rate. So that is what the battery capacity is in this phone. So in the battery backup, I'm giving points to Mi11X. In charging speed, absolutely, I'm giving points to this Realme X50 Pro only because it has got 65 watt fast charging. Yes, friends, this phone can charge within 35 minutes of time, so that's another good advantage by using 65 watt fast charging. And Mi11X takes about 65 minutes to 70 minutes of complete charge. So next, move to the camera part. So in terms of the camera section, the Mi11X has got the 48 megapixel camera lens. So whereas the Realme X50 Pro, which has got the 64 megapixel camera lens, but the thing is that the phone has the two extra options, which is the one 20x zooming capabilities. That is another best advantage in this phone. And the phone has a dual front camera, so you can record, you can take shots using the wide angle and normal as well. So that is another advantage. But I'll try to explain you friends in terms of the zooming capability. So let's see, I'll try to show you some of the shots which are taken in terms of using the both phones. So it's the one shot which are taken here using the both phones with the zooming capability. So let me try to zoom in. So if you have the 20x of zooming capabilities, this is the clarity you will be getting, and it is another clarity in this phone. As you can see friends, you can clearly see. So this much of clarity difference is there between both phones, you can clearly see. So in terms of the zooming, I'll definitely love this Realme X50 Pro in terms of photography or those kind of things. So you'll definitely love the Realme X50 Pro particularly. And in terms of that selfie camera, so in terms of the selfie camera, I did not find the wide angle lens is much useful overall. So the reason why I'm saying is because the wide angle shot which I taken in the Mi11X is slightly wider than this phone. That is what I did feel in the beginning of taking the shots. But later when I changed the wide angle, it really felt a lot of difference friends. I was about to say that. So this is a normal camera shot which I have taken in both phones. This is a normal shot. Let me try to show you the wide angle shot when I taken. So this is a wide angle shot. As you can see pretty much even the lower part as well. As you can see, so much information you can cover in this kind of wide angle shot. That is the main advantage of this Realme X50 Pro particularly, so which I particularly love. So mostly friends, in terms of the camera part, I'm giving a really high points to this Realme X50 Pro device only at the moment, because of having the 120x zooming capabilities, and you're getting the really good ultra wide selfie shots in this phone. That's a main advantage for me, so which I used to take a lot of selfies. So in the camera section, I am trying to give points to the Realme X50 Pro. So now let's move to the another category, which is a 5G category. So this is another thing a lot of people are really talking about. The Mi11X has only 2 bands of 5G, so whereas the Realme X50 Pro has got 4 bands of 5G, as you can see here. So which is a 5G, it says N78 and N41, N71 and N1, as you can see. So 2 bands of 5G is present in this phone. I think in this phone there are 4 different bands of 5G is present as a future-proof option. This is kind of something special, I would say, definitely, in terms of having more options. And next thing, this phone doesn't support the Wi-Fi 6. So there is no Wi-Fi 6 capability support, but Mi11X can support the Wi-Fi 6 capabilities as well. That is another thing to remember in case if you want to know more details. So that's it friends, these are the overall comparison between the phones. But in terms of the design and haptic feedback and all those things, I do love the Mi11X, particularly whenever I'm trying to use this phone. So that is what I did feel when I'm trying to use this Mi11X device, so which is really good and comfortable holding, and which is also really good looking phone as well in my opinion, because of small punch hole display, so which is quite good. So the main advantages for the Mi11X is the processor and the display and the battery backup are main advantage. And advantages for the Realme X50 Pro is charging speed and the camera and the price it's offering, and few other extra 5G bands as well. So these are the few benefits for the buying the Realme X50 Pro. So that's it friends, thank you for watching, and this is a quick comparison between both phones, and now you can decide which phone to buy. Even if you buy either phones, you will be definitely happy. And in case if you are a photography or a videography lover, try to choose this Realme X50 Pro. It's really worth for this money. And if you're a normal user, then definitely friends, Mi11X should be completely fine for you. And thank you for watching this video friends, and see you in the next video. Until then, bye.